Okay, here's a little program that I wrote that'll kind of help us answer the question, how do we know or identify kids that are having trends over time so that we can know which lesson to look at in 95%. So when you open this up, down here at the bottom you'll see dashboard. That's the dashboard page we're working on right here. If you go to clean up, this is just all the raw data that I pulled off, so you can just kind of check that out at your leisure, so to speak. So the main thing you need to remember, the way I designed this program, is each one of the components of reading are covered: vocabulary, spelling, word analysis, text fluency, etc., etc., etc. But the main thing that you need to remember is that right here below this little red box, choose one child from the drop-down menu. So it says right here, what we're going to do is we're going to choose this kid right here. But you have to select all and then deselect. I would do this each time to make sure that, because if you select more than one, it won't let you do all of the stuff that we're doing. So let's look at this kid. And then what happens is here's August, September, October, November, December, January, February. And these are the individual scores right up here. But here's a bar graph. You could look and see what's happening with that particular child. Now, it doesn't change for every kid all the way down unless you tell it to. So see, that same kid is already selected here. But if you wanted to do another child, you just select all and then deselect and then choose that child. But let's go ahead and choose him again. And then there's his scores in comprehension. Then you come down here in vocabulary. If you look at that and say, something is what patterns do we need to look at? So on vocabulary, we can look at that one. Down here again, select all. And same with word analysis, text fluency. Okay, here we've got a different child here. So if we want to look at all the same child, just go up here, select all, and unselect, because you don't know how far down the person is you selected for the time before. But every kid in the school is in here. So let's just choose him because he's first. And then there's the text fluency. Now you go down to letter knowledge. Let's take a look there. And if we go select all, deselect, select that child, and we go, oh, there's no data there. Well, if there's no data there, that's because letter knowledge is something that the first graders and the kindergarten kids do, but the older kids don't. If they're not tested in that area, then nothing will show up. So if you went back and you said, okay, let's go down and deselect him, and let's pick a kindergarten child. But this won't be the same child, but I just want you to see that there is data in there. And any months that they have missed testing or they didn't test that month, then no data shows up. So it'll be the same in phonemic awareness. That's the younger grades in listening comprehension. And those are all of the areas that are covered by all of these. So anyway, again, main things you need to remember is just stay right here on the dashboard, down here, the dashboard page, and then choose one child from the drop-down menu, just one. But you need to reselect them because these are all different charts for different things, but even though they draw on the same database. That'll give you an idea. Now what you do is you would look at those kinds of things and say, okay, where are the patterns? What's happening? This should guide your investigation as you look into where a problem is, and then go from there in your data meetings, decide what lessons in 95% to use. Okay, so if you have any questions on that, let me know. Hope you enjoyed.